Let's talk self-love with life coach Kaysha Frankling.
Who you attract in your life and who you choose to call friends and how they treat you has everything to do with how you treat yourself. So yes, self-love is this real buzzword, and people cause it to mean many things. It may mean going to a hairdresser, it may mean getting a mani or pedi, it may mean sitting down and journaling. When I think about self-love, I think about what is that thing that you're doing to deeply nourish your soul. What's that thing that you're doing to ensure that every day you're evolving and becoming the highest expression of yourself? So is it getting your hair done? Yeah, that's fantastic. But 15 minutes of meditation is as much self-love as a trip to the villa or a hairdressing salon appointment or a massage. It is that holistic regime that you have created to ensure that every single day you are moving towards the highest expression of yourself. So that's what I'll call self-love.
Oh, I know you missed that. And it's an all too familiar story we hear on a daily basis. Women struggling to find the perfect one.
I believe that women create all these stories around love, So they have to do this and they have to become this person. And if a man wants this, they have to do that, without ever really stopping and saying, what do I want? Let me start the conversation here. What do I want in love? As opposed to, I like this guy, he wants this, and you try to be that. Well, what happens if the next guy that you like wants you to be somebody else? I do know that after a while, though, it becomes tiring. You know, you're doing really well in corporate, you're killing it at work, and yet you're coming home to an empty bed. But after a while, most women desire something more, that extra, that person that they can come home to, and after having an amazing day, they can also have an amazing night.
So should women consider settling?
I don't believe that we should settle. I believe that we should be clear about these things that we want, understand why we want them, see if there's real depth behind it. So there's some people who, so for example, there's some people, and I've heard this before, women being made to feel guilty about wanting a quote-unquote attractive man. And I say to women, you want what you want. You know, you want what you want. At the core, though, I believe women should be looking for something that makes them feel good, something that sets their soul on fire. So no, don't check things off your list. In fact, have a list, and more than that, hold the guys accountable to that list. Too many times we have a list and we end up saying, oh, well, this is not that important, and that's not that important. And then you end up with somebody who really is a shadow of the person that you desired in the first place. I say to women, have the confidence, have the knowing that you will find love. Show up powerfully in the love space. Don't be a victim. Stop blaming other people. Take responsibility and know that love, the love that you're seeking, will find you, and sit back and let it unfold.
Kaysha guides women through her program, Rewrite Your Love Story.
And it's based on 3 main principles. And the first one is you have to first believe in love. You don't believe the hype. You don't believe the story that all men are dogs and men are going to cheat and men and yada yada and all these different craziness that you hear. You genuinely believe that the person that you desire or that you're seeking exists. And just as you're making your way towards him, he is making his way towards you. And you just stand up and you live life with that powerful belief. The second thing you do is start to let go of your baggage. You have to realize that once you pass 5 years old, I tell people all the time, once you pass 5 years old, chances are you got some kind of bag related to love. And until you understand it and offload it, it's very likely that it is impacting the love experience that you're having. So that's what you do. You believe it, you offload your bags, you stand in readiness to receive it. This may seem like a very simple statement, but you first start with the decision to offload. That's it. You first start with the decision that what is costing you is too much. What is costing you is the life that you want to live, and you make a decision and you say, come on, hell or high water, no matter how difficult it is, how emotionally taxing it is, I'm going to stand up in this love space and say, I am ready for love, and you're going to do the work to get you there.